You need to
I'm doing it.
Oh, you're doing it?
Yeah.
All right.
You have to view his screen also. You want the recording to work?
No, the recordings. Oh, I'm recording everything that I see. No?
Yeah, but you're seeing a screen?
I'm seeing his screen, but I want to
Okay.
see your. I only see your. You got to share your whole screen. Oh, I see school. There you go.
Do you
Okay.
see also my terminal?
I see your terminal.
Yeah.
So create a directory named Clum. Create in the directory files having the following names. So let's see you do that.
Okay. Let's go in. Can you make multiple files at the same time, like with one touch command?
Try it.
By piping?
Yay.
Okay.
What is it? Oak. Fudge. This is
Is
very.
this a Linux advanced user already doing this?
No,
again?
I'm a beginner.
He's a noob.
I'm a noob.
I don't believe in monikers. We're
Okay.
all just Unix users.
Okay. I think I made all of them.
Okay. Now delete all the files that start with F and end with K.
Oh, my delete is different here. Pretend I'm typing RM. I think I have to do
Okay.
/RM.
What is that /?
RM, I changed it. /RM. I need to escape it if I want to use it.
Okay.
It doesn't actually delete things. It puts them somewhere else. So I don't delete things by accident.
Ah, gotcha. But
So I'll just escape it. Now I'll actually use RM.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
We're brave. We're brave. Well, actually, the trick is like this. I'll tell you my trick. If you want to delete things but you're unsure of doing it right, so first do it with ls command and see that the command works in the way that you want it, and then just change the ls to rm.
I know it's just something that I could do.
No, so I'm saying for now, all right, well, how are you going to do it?
I'll do it like this.
Go ahead.
I just have to escape. If I type RM, nothing.
Fine. So how are you going to do this? How are you going to delete all the files start with F and end with K?
Let's start with F and end with K, like that, I think.
Yes. Try that.
That did work.
Did work.
It only worked on the ones that start with F and end with K. Don't you want all the ones that start with F and also all the ones that
No,
end with
I don't. No, I wanted
No.
all the files that start with and simultaneously end with K. That's the correct answer. So you did that. Now do next part. C.
Delete all the files whose names are exactly 5 letters long.
Yes. We did not learn how to do that. Maybe you know.
Does that work? No, that probably doesn't work.
No.
I'm not good at this stuff.
So Google it.
Okay.
No pressure or anything.
Yeah, okay.
I don't expect you to know anything, but I'm just
Can you post
Can you
up
show
your
us your history, Ellie?
Could you show me what?
Your history?
No.
Where
That's not-
is this recording going?
Just
by the way?
write
Is this
that.
also gonna
Just
go on
write
YouTube?
Unix, write like this, Unix
Okay, fine.
or Linux, delete files exactly 5.
The number of character.
Is this
No, that's
YouTube video also gonna
it's
go?
not going to work. It's a bad search.
It's a
Delete
bad search.
or yes.
Wait, no, there's a Stack Overflow there. The third to the
There
bottom,
is?
or the second to bottom. No?
No.
Oh, I misread it. Okay.
Are you using Google?
Delete files. Unix delete files 5 letters long.
Okay.
There's someone in the waiting room, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Also, this video is also gonna go to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I don't know, unless you guys object.
No, I don't
You
care. I just
still-
want to know where to find it after.
Oh, I'm gonna be famous.
Would it be all right if you maybe made like playlists? Because I think it was hard to find certain things on previous courses.
Yeah, I did make one playlist for one course. But I'll
Could be
make,
what's ours.
wait, I'll make a playlist. Wait, where is, I don't know how to let him in.
Go to security or something. Oh, you probably can't see any of it. 'cause
No, I
it's-
do see security. Enable waiting room.
Just say just disable waiting room, and he should be let in automatically.
Okay.
Exactly.
Does anybody know if he was let in?
Here, exactly. No. All right, you don't have it. It's not so easy to find. So I'll tell you. So it's like this. The question mark is like the question mark is like the star. The star matches 0 or more characters. The question mark matches exactly 1 character.
Oh, exactly one. Okay, so then I can do this, or does it go before it?
Yeah, you could try that. No, so
You just
try.
do-
I just try typing
Try
5
question marks.
Try to type
Oh.
5 question marks.
Like that.
No. No,
Five-
type
Use this question mark
5
symbol
question
5
marks.
times.
You're stubborn. You're
No,
stubborn.
no.
Question mark.
Exactly. Write the question mark 5 times. Don't write 5 question marks.
Oh. Aha.
Bad instructions.
There you go. Go back to go back to our lab.
Okay, where was it? Okay, so we did that one.
Copy all the
Wait, but that's
file.
not a good solution.
What?
That's not a good solution.
You don't like that solution?
What if I wanted to delete all of them that were 46 characters long? I don't know, like,
Type it
You're right.
46
There might be another way to do it with multipliers. You're right.
What if you did 5 times question mark?
No, because
that's
the
what I was
asterisk.
trying to get at
There might be
before.
another way. I'll leave it to you to. You're right. You can. There is such a thing, but it's in regular expressions. You're looking at regular expressions.
I am.
It's not really.
Okay,
This is
sorry.
file globbing. This is a different topic. This is file globbing, it's called. Hey, let's go on. Copy all the files remaining in clum except L to a new directory called clum2.
Okay. So we'll make a directory above where I am called clum2. And copy except elk. Okay, so Fred Oak to clum2. That should do it. Nope. Oh yeah, I did do it. Okay.
Because it's copied.
Yeah, okay.
In one command, delete all the files in clum2.
That's the recursive, right?
You did / not \, Ellie.
Thank you.
It's not empty. You won't be able to do that.
I can just delete all the files in that should work, right?
In one command, delete all the files in clum2. No, that's not a good idea. When you have that star hanging there with the space, it's going to match everything.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
it'll
you-
delete all the files.
But no, don't do that. Because the star will match everything. You didn't everything. In other words,
Why can't you just delete clum then
that
create a
star, what you're saying is remove something called clum2 and remove everything.
Oh, so
This-
I should go to clum2. and
No,
then-
you can stay here. Stay here. Let's try again.
You have to use pipeline.
No. Yeah, type clum2. And now slash. star.
And that-
Oh, that makes,
you-
yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah, that makes more.
Everything that is above that starts clum2 slash. So that's the directories, things in that directory. So now hit enter.
What does the dot dot do?
Goes
It
up a
goes
directory.
up one. Okay. Hello?
So now you can check. Look, list clum2.
Nothing in there.
Okay, I don't see the bottom of your screen actually.
Wait.
Just make your screen a little smaller, or do that. Okay, now go to the directory 3 levels down from slash. I mean, I didn't say where, but some 3 levels down from slash.
This is a new question or based off of the previous
Well,
one?
actually, this you don't have to. This is assuming you're in Machon Lev. We're in question 2 now. Since you're not in Machon Lev, you can do it in the current directory.
Okay.
So create a soft link to elk named self. Where are you?
I'm in school right now.
So go to clum or clum2. Create a soft link to elk, a symbolic link to elk named self.
Is it this?
Yeah, that's right so far.
Probably just this, right?
That's correct. That is correct. The order here is extremely important. That's the right order. First the real, then the new. So self points to elk.
And we see the soft. How do we tell if it's a soft link complete compared to a hard link, whatever, or is it the same?
The minus S?
Well, make a hard link and let's see the difference.
Is that just no minus S?
Yes, but don't call it self, call it self 1 or self 2. Enter. Now look at the difference. You want to see the difference? Do ls minus L.
Oh,
So you see that self 2 doesn't seem to indicate anything about it being a link. It's actually not a link. It is another file that is equivalent to L.
Sure.
It's not a hard link is not really a link. I mean, it is a link in the sense that if I change elk, selk2 will change, but it's a different kind of link. It's not
How
really a
does
link.
orphaning
An
work?
actual copy.
It's an actual copy, but they're connected. They're two. It's a weird concept. They're two copies that
It's the
are
same
connected.
file in the disk, but it's just different ways of accessing the same file.
It's not the same file in the disk because if you delete one, I mean, it is the same file in the disk, but deleting it won't delete deleting it won't work. You have to delete it twice.
these are both pointers.
Deleting
to
never
something,
removes it from
right?
the disk. Deleting always just removes the reference to it.
No, it actually, well, I mean, it doesn't write zeros into that space, but it removes it from the file table. So it's really removed.
Yeah, but if there's still references, then it keeps it in the file table.
Right, but the point is, if you delete it twice, if you delete selk2 and the elk, then it'll be gone. But if you delete just one of the two, then it'll still be there. It's essentially like you have two separate files which are linked together in the sense that changes to one change the other. But they're not linked together in the sense that they don't take up extra space. They only take up the space of one file. But in every other way, they're as though they're two separate files. A little complicated.
Okay.
So continue.
Here's up echo hello into selk.
Echo, right?
Like this, I guess.
Who's playing piano is my son, yes.
This.
I thought that was just generic background music.
That should be right. Yay.
Okay, now next line. This is like a review of some things we did. delete the original.
Delete the original.
In other words, elk.
Oh,
Well, okay. I don't know. Deleted selk. That was recreate selk.
I'll make it again. Okay, now delete the original. But now what happens with the...
Now do ls. Yeah, exactly. You see that there's a link. It doesn't say it's broken here, but it is broken. Wait, do Control C or Control L. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah,
wait,
and
sorry.
now, so now you see that selk is pointing to elk, except there is no elk.
Yeah.
What happens? Right. So if you cat, obviously, if you cat copy, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the next three.
Okay.
This is remarkably similar to what we did in the class.
Oh, wow. This is long.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we're supposed to be doing all of those?
Not today. Not
For
all.
next
Like,
month?
you'll get 2
Oh,
weeks.
I thought where are we supposed to get up to today?
Like question
Well,
5?
no, it's like this. In class, we'll do the first 4 or 5. First 5. The first 5 we'll do in class. And the rest you'll do for homework, but you don't have to hand it in by next class, but by the following class.
How do you even hand this in?
Well, you don't. The first part you don't hand in. The last part is multiple choice, mostly.
Oh, for Mark.
Questions. Okay.
The last part is stuff that I'm not going to teach. In other words, you don't know most of it, and I'm not going to teach most of it. But it is for you to research and answer. In other words, Google is your only hope.
Wait, is there any stuff like these that we're supposed to actually give in?
This you're going to give in. Yes, it's multiple choice. You have to give me the.
No, not the multiple choice. Is there any non-multiple choice ones you're supposed to give in?
Yeah, there is somewhere down there. Explain your answer.
No,
But we
I
don't
meant-
have to, like,
okay,
submit, like, I don't know, like copies of terminal output or stuff like that.
No, I don't know. No. You're just going to give me the answers, multiple choice, and wherever I say explain, you're going to write an explanation.
If I say that I got the answer on Google, is that a good enough explanation since we have to use Google?
No, it's not a good enough explanation.
So I should use the explanation on Google then?
Yeah, if somebody writes exactly my question, then you can, yes. I think you're going to have to read, interpret, and write it again.
What should people that use Bing do for researching?
They should use Google also.
Google Bing how to find Google.
Yeah, I think you can find Google with Bing, though they don't like to admit it. You can use Mosaic if you want. Okay, continue.
Okay.
What is he up to?
I'm up to
3.
3, the first one. I'm echoing zoo into file. Into
What's the
thread.
difference between the one whatever arrow and 2 arrows?
I think one overwrites. I think one like concatenates at the end and one overwrites.
That's right. Which one is which?
I don't know.
So
I'm
a
gonna go
single
with-
one overwrites. That's why the first one I did, I only wrote 1. Because I don't care, because if I want to start a new file. But from then on, I don't want to overwrite, so I concatenate with 2.
Okay.
why are we putting it into Fred?
It just says to put it into the file.
I said file, he did Fred, that's fine.
Oh,
For some reason, I also use the name Fred a lot, but it's a good name.
With
told me
Fred?
to, Fred.
It's a good name
Is this
because
a
all the
Linux
letters
thing?
are all right next to each other.
That's true. That's really nice.
What about ASDF?
I mean, Wort would be
It's
like a
not
better
a
It's
name.
harder to pronounce, ASDF. But QWERTY is a
would
word.
work, W-E-R-T.
Do you know QWERTY is a word now? So if
Excuse me,
your
QWERTY?
second grade if your 5th grade teacher tells you that all Q's are followed by U's, you could tell her, what about QWERTY?
Is it in the Scrabble dictionary?
Yeah, it is.
Then it's a word.
Cat is also a word, QAT.
What does that
QA
mean?
I have no idea, but it's the valid
I'm
word.
pretty certain it means KAT, which you have to then look up. That's the, yeah, okay, HAT.
Why are you using
Not what I
Google
searched.
on Brave? DuckDuckGo, man.
Oh,
Okay.
got.
Got. Yeah.
We call it got in Hebrew. Anyway, continue with Fred.
Okay. So now we can look at Fred. Now it has zoo and food.
If I'm echoing zoo into file and file doesn't exist, does it create file and then put zoo into it?
Yes, sir. Now continue. You got to put zebra.
Okay.
Now,
If we ex-
now sort the file.
Oh, okay. Now sort Fred.
No, 2 lines. I could just
Now,
do
the
sort.
problem with the sort that you did there, it did sort it, but it didn't sort the file. Because if you do cat the file, it's still the same way.
Okay.
How do you actually sort the file?
Probably
slash
echo
sort.
back into itself.
Try. Oh, into itself?
Echo sort Fred into Fred.
Yeah, well, that might work, but it's ugly because I mean, you can try it. It might be an infinite loop because if you think about it, you keep putting new stuff into Fred as it's going sequentially, as it's sorting. But try it.
Wait,
It
so
might work, but it shouldn't.
echo, and then do I want to open a subset? No.
No.
What am I sorting?
Fred.
I don't know how to do this.
Oh. No, just
Like,
use
I
the
don't know
arrows.
how to.
Just use
Huh?
the arrows. Do sort Fred, like you did before. Forget echo. And now arrow it into. Now, the safest way is into some random file. And then that random file into.
We can just override it now.
But try writing it Fred. Let's see what happens. It might work.
No.
Added it twice.
But what if I?
Do
Just
unique
use
and then
one arrow,
sort
one angle bracket, not 2.
Well, now it's
No,
double.
one angle bracket shouldn't work. Well, try one. Fine.
Look, it sorted
it's
second
double.
time.
Oh, now you have double everything.
Yeah, I know. Wait.
Hit
You
unique.
do Control L. Yeah.
What's this magic that he just did?
I'm
The text
proprietary information. I don't know. Okay. What is it? It's just sort Fred into. Wait, what's Fred first? Zoo, food, zebra. Okay. Is that the yeah?
Yeah.
Now sort Fred to Fred.
That got rid of it.
It's sorted though.
It's
It is
yes,
sorted.
it's sorted.
They
All right,
never
so-
said it has to still be there. They just said sort it.
Okay, so recreate it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Echo.
Do Fred echo.
Well, you can just echo everything in the correct order.
Let's-
Uh,
No,
That
you want
sorts
new
it, yeah.
lines.
yeah.
You echo multiple. You can't do like a new line while you're echoing.
I could probably do an escape new line, but it's too late now.
Yeah,
Echo
I'm
zebra.
not sure. Might not recognize it. Anyway, let's
Wait, I
continue.
just echoed food into food.
Yeah. Problem when you're talking and you're typing.
Echo food into Fred. Now echo zebra. Oh my gosh. Echo.
Wait,
Yes.
so now this would also be a file called food, right?
Zebra
Because food didn't
into.
exist before.
Yeah, I think we have a new. Yeah, we have food now.
Do cat. Yeah. Okay. So now let's try another approach. What's your next
Wait, and if
best?
you print, wait, can you try printing food a second? It's gonna be empty, right?
No,
it's gonna
no,
have food. It's gonna have food.
No, food will have food in it.
yeah.
It's good. I want right now. Your homework assignment is to create every word in the English language a file by that name with the content of it. That name.
No.
Never mind. Okay, you can do that, by the way. There should be a file called words on your machine, which has all the words in the English language.
What?
But anyway, how are you going to
wait,
sort
we
it? Let's
got
try to sort it now a better way. You may have to do it in 2 lines. Do it in 2 lines.
So yeah, I could put it all into a separate file and then put it back into.
Yeah, so let me see you do that.
You could have put it into food, but you deleted it.
Oh, well,
You can create a
I'll-
new file, doesn't matter.
okay. So sort Fred into
Food.
food.
Just call it sorted.
Now you can actually type a colon there. Well, fine. A semicolon.
Oh,
Wait,
Doesn't matter.
where?
yeah, I
The
could have done.
semicolon where?
After food, you could type a semicolon and write another command right there.
And then it would just be like a new line.
It would be like a new line. But it doesn't
Okay.
And you
matter.
can do that
So
for
now
every,
type,
every command.
And now cat food into Fred.
yeah.
Yeah, and overwrite it. And now cat Fred. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah,
Wait, why did
what's
it-
the
why
way
did
of
it work
doing
that
it
way,
in
but not the
one
original?
line?
Well, you would just put those same 2 lines one after. I wouldn't actually do cat, by the way. I don't like that cat that you did. What's another way of doing it?
Was moving, no?
Yeah, move. Why not move?
Oh,
Move food to Fred. That's because now you have food. You left food in existence.
move food to Fred, but then what happened? Wait,
Do
but
LS.
Cat again?
Do
Which one's
LS.
cat again?
You see, you have food there. I don't want food. You have a side effect. You
yeah,
created,
I know. Okay. But what happens when you move something to a file that already exists?
it overwrites it.
It overwrites it? Okay.
What is cat again?
Cat
Print out a file.
lists a file, lists the content of a file.
Hmm.
Okay, next.
Next,
Said.
oh, now we're getting into sed, which we didn't learn at all. But that's all right. Try it out.
Okay. Just verbatim this.
Yeah.
Okay, so think
Oh, no, because you have to have that file there.
I'll
Right,
I'll
on the
run
file.
Fred.
You have the file, right? Is Fred still around?
Yeah.
Cat Fred? Okay, so do it on Fred.
SZB on Fred. I know what it'll do. I think I know what it'll do. Yay.
Explain to us what it did.
So said changes text. But the S, when you put an S at the front, it'll search and replace and switch, I guess. Yeah, switch is a
Substitute. It stands for substitute.
So close.
search, switch options. And then it'll search for everything in the first section and replace it with everything in the second
Right.
section.
So food stayed food, but zebra became bebra and zoo became boob. Boo.
That didn't change the file. The file is
Exactly.
still it just put its output was the
It's
other stuff.
it's what we called a filter.
Yeah.
It's just a filter.
And the other ones are all going to do the same thing then. I mean,
No,
with
they're
different
gonna do,
letters.
yeah, well, they're gonna
Different letters.
try them out. No, but try them out. There's reasons for these examples. They each one teach, they're gonna teach something. Now, what did you notice?
Only change the first. Oh,
Oh,
It only changed the first O. Now try the third example. The next example.
so G will make it global, which I guess will do it on everything.
Yeah, everything on the line, per line. It's still gonna be per line, but it's not the first thing on the line, it's all the things on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Feed,
But I mean, now wait, but now it's even if we didn't do G now, even if we just did SOE, it would still work because there's only one O left per line.
no, we didn't change the
No.
file.
The file's still
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, sorry.
Now I have another weird one there.
yes.
With a slash.
Okay. Wait, Wait, what? What was that?
Was that
Oh.
supposed to happen?
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
No, try putting it in quotes. Try putting in single quotes.
The ampersand?
No, from the S until the end of the last slash. Yeah, try that. Yeah,
Didn't change anything.
We were supposed to do it to E, but I don't know if that will make a difference.
it doesn't matter. What did it do? It did do something, believe it or not.
Zebras.
Change that.
I don't
Do the
believe
same
it.
command above. Do the same command
Did it
above, but with
change cat?
do the same command above, but with 2 ampersands. Exactly. Now run it.
Oh,
Oh, it repeats every O twice?
Well, only the first one. There's no G there.
Right.
What
And
it
before
does
we didn't
is
notice it.
so what the ampersand. So can somebody explain to me what the ampersand does?
It takes whatever letter it finds, which matches the parameter that's before, which in this case is an O, and then replaces it with however many ampersands that you put in.
But not replaces, it adds in, it pushes in.
No, it replaces. That's why when there's only one, it didn't do anything. It found an O. This ampersand means the thing that was matched.
so what's the point of that ever?
Well, because in this case,
I
well,
guess
for example,
double it.
I want to double it. For example, I want to double it. I want to turn every O into 2 O's. I want to turn every space. I decided that after my periods, I don't like single spaces. I want double spaces. So I want to turn every space into a double.
Shouldn't there be 4 O's?
No, because it only did it on the. If we did G, it would do it with 4 O's.
Oh, it's the same thing as.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what exactly does the double ampersand mean?
Double, well, the single, let's explain the single one first. The single one means replace the O with whatever matched what was here. Well, what matched it here was an O, but it could have been something else. For example, here, try this. Try typing, oh, I'm not sure if that will work instead. You can try it out. Repeat the previous command. Yeah, actually one more, up arrow, one more.
One more amp.
No. Yeah, put here, leave this single. Now instead of, yeah, put 2, sorry, put 2. And now instead of O, put O-E.
There's no occurrence of that.
Well, try it. Okay, so don't do that. So put brackets around, put square brackets around the OE.
Oh, that'll do either or, right?
That's what I hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
See what I can do there? I can
No,
say like this.
it
Find me
either matches O or E and then doubles them.
and then doubles them. If you find an O or an E, I want you to double it. I mean, what exactly is the use? There's other things I could put, instead of doubling it, put in between the ampersand, do up arrow. In between the 2 ampersands, write the word double.
Just like this?
Now run it. In other words, sometimes I want to replace something with what I found and something more. In other words, I want to take, every time I have like Nachum, I want to replace Nachum with Nachum Danzig. Right?
Mhm.
So I can search for Nachum and replace it with what I found plus the word Danzig, because I want the whole name.
Every ampersand is whatever was found.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I want to
What
replace
happens if
not
you want? And what happens
go
if you want to replace with an ampersand?
like I wrote all these essays and I was, Rabbi Danzig. And now I got my PhD. So I want to go through all my papers and change it to Rabbi Dr. Danzig. So I'm going to search for every place that's Rabbi and change it to Rabbi Doctor. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Wait, and what happens if you want to replace it with an ampersand? Like actually.
Try a backslash ampersand.
Yeah, probably. let's just. Yep.
Yeah. Play on my phone? All right. Yeah, but you already were playing on Mama's phone. Okay. I think that's enough. Well, so wait a second. Let's just do the last to permanently. Oh no. So the rest you could do on your own. To permanently remove empty lines from a file called text file, which command could you use?
And this is for submission.
Request?
What?
And
So obviously you can try this out, try out all the options, see which one works, and then you can tell me the answer. You don't have to look it up. You can just try it out. Of course, you'd have to make a
What's the-
file called text file with empty lines in it.
Right,
Then-
what's the -I flag?
Well,
Yes,
you have to look that up. Yes, man said. There's an expression that we use in Unix called RTFM, which means read the manual page.
Where I saw it above.
I didn't find it. Oh, here it is.
can't you
Pass
specifically look
already.
up
It's over there. Up there. You pass already.
It's right here.
Insert text which has embedded new line preceded by a backslash.
Wait, is that the right thing? No, it's not. It's this one.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's the right one. Edit files in place. I stands for in place. It's exactly what we wanted to do. It turns sed from being a filter to be an
Actually
actual
change the file.
file editor, to a file changer. You see what I mean? Up until now, we've been using it as a filter. It just produced output in a filtered format, but it didn't change
So
the
it's
original
definitely,
file.
the answer is
It's definitely
definitely
not
C or
B.
D.
Right, it's not B.
Well,
Or
it
A,
should,
for that matter.
it should be C or D. Because we want to remove the files from we want to remove the lines from the file. We want to change the file. In
I would
other
say
words,
D.
Yeah, D.
D looks right.
Because
At the end, there's nothing, so it's replacing it with nothing.
the caret means the beginning of a line, and the $sign means the end of a line. So that means anytime where you have the beginning of the line and the end of the line next to each other, which means it's empty, and then replace it with nothing.
but does that delete the line? Or does that replace the line with an empty line?
No, replace it with nothing. If it was an empty line, then it would be the backslash N or something else, some other system.
Try it out. Try it out. Don't guess. Try it out. Or look it up. All right, let's stop for today. But
Good
you
night. I
should,
just want to see him try it.
or he wants to try it? Go ahead.
What is it? Which one? No.
See, it didn't work because it replaced empty lines with the string empty, the empty string. The empty string, that's the empty string.
So the D would be for like delete.
D probably is for delete.
Try it
And,
out.
how do we know? Yeah, but also how do we know that what letter is a keyword and what's not? Like otherwise, I would have just assumed it's replacing it with the D.
There's plenty of what's it called? Instructional websites that explain sed. You're welcome to read them. Like I said, I do not expect you to be able to answer any of these questions based on what we have learned together. They all require you, like the next one, you have to even read what a shebang line is. You cannot, I would say you cannot answer any of the questions that we have based on things we've learned. But that's my challenge for you to learn. You have all night tonight to continue working on it. Until
Wait,
Shabbos.
we have to give it in tonight.
No, I'm just saying you have nothing to do tonight. Work on it.
I mean, like all the other homework we have from the other classes, but
No, you
other-
don't have anything else.
We have linear algebra. We have this project that we don't have a teacher for.
Stop being silly. Yitzchak.
It's exactly a project you don't have a teacher for. You don't have any work to do.
The submission boxes are still up.
Teach yourself Java. For that course, you got to start learning Java.
Did that already.
Okay, guys, let's call it a quits for tonight.
Stop share. Stop
Lila to